got Jakeem and Nakaya. And I'm back, ho. I'm back. I have had COVID. In the midst of having COVID, I had to do a giveaway. In the midst of doing the giveaway, I had COVID all mixed together. Like, sis, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Like, I thought that my whole world was coming to an end. Again, another congratulations to Saya Nicole. Now that I am COVID free, I can be excited with you, girl. Congratulations. She has already received her wig. I have talked to her. I have reached out to her. She have reached out to me via email. So she has got her wig. She loved her wig. And I am so appreciative for everybody that joined my giveaway. So today's video is basically me telling you guys about COVID. Me telling you guys how I caught COVID. Me telling you guys the things that I went through during my COVID experience. So first and foremost, I was in super duper denial about having COVID. And the reason why, y'all like my hair? I just did it. Period. Anyway, I was in super duper denial about having COVID. And the reason why is because I'm always in the house. Like, I don't leave my house. I don't leave my home. I don't go nowhere. I don't hang out with nobody. I don't go out to eat. I don't do any of that simply because it is COVID going on outside in this world. And that's just something that I didn't want to catch because I have a very bad immune system. When I get sick, I'm sick. Like, it ain't just like a little bit of sick. I'm sick when I'm sick. So I haven't been going anywhere. The last place that I had went prior to catching COVID was Applebee's. But when we was in Applebee's, we literally didn't come in contact with anybody. Like, to be honest with y'all, even today, I don't think I caught COVID at Applebee's. I think I caught COVID from sodas because my fiance, she works out. I work in home. Like, I work at home. I don't have to go nowhere. So when she's out, like, baby, can you bring me back a soda? Can you bring me back this? That way I don't have to go anywhere. So whenever she bring me a soda, I'm not thinking. I don't know if you guys think or whatever, but I just open the top, drink my soda. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about a canned soda. I'm talking about like a bottle of soda. So I put it up to my mouth and I put it on my mouth. I think that's the way that I got COVID. I'll never be 100% sure how I got COVID, but I think I pretty much got COVID from the soda bottles because you never know who really touches those bottles. You never really know who has their hands, you know, at the top of the soda. So I think that's pretty much where I got it from, but who knows? Anyway, how did I know that I had COVID? Again, I was in super duper denial, but I had a headache for, I want to say 2 days. 2 days straight, I had a headache. And no matter how much ibuprofen I took, no matter how many naps I took, no matter how much anything, like, the headaches was not going away. It wasn't going anywhere. It was just getting worse, like, over time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting pissed off, aggravated. I'm not really feeling it. Like, no. So after 2 days of having the headaches, my fiance like, babe, it's getting worse. Like, these headaches are turning into migraines and I can barely like get anything done. Like, it's hard for me to work looking at my computer screen and not, you know, feeling weird. I felt like the headaches was, everything was just making the headaches 10 times worse than what it already was. So after that, I would say the next day, after the 2 full days of headaches, the next day I was in the kitchen and I was cooking some shrimp Alfredo. I love to cook. I love shrimp Alfredo. I'm, you know, in my mood, in my groove, and then all of a sudden, everything kind of like just shut down on me. Like, I'm in the kitchen, I'm like, whew, like I lost my breath, you know what I'm saying? And my fiance, she's looking at me, she's like, babe, what's wrong? Like, she's running up to me, what's going on? What's wrong? What's up with you? And I'm like, babe, I don't know what just happened. And she like, babe, come sit down. So I'm sitting down. My heart is racing, like boom, 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 boom. Like it's racing. My heart is racing, and I'm out of breath, and I'm tired, and I'm like, I just can't get up right now. And then when I am getting up, I'm like shaking. So I sat down. She ended up, calming me down and all of that. I go into the bathroom or whatever because I felt like I needed to throw up. And now at this point, I'm puking, like throwing up. And she calls 911 because it's getting worse. Like, not only do I have a headache, not only am I feeling dizzy, not only can I barely walk, but now I'm going in the bathroom and I'm throwing up. So she like, babe, something has to be up with you. And I'm thinking, babe, maybe I'm just sick because I'm on my cycle. I don't know. Because at that time, I was on my cycle. I'm like, it has to be my cycle. Like, I haven't been anywhere. I haven't done anything. Like, no, it has to be my cycle. So after, after the ambulance had came or whatever, they were like, you know what, your blood pressure is really high right now. You sure that you don't want to go to the hospital? I'm like, no, like, I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm fine. Like, I'm going to be okay. They were like, no, you need fluids. Like, you're dehydrated. Like, you look bad. You're pale. No, like, you need to go to the hospital. I'm like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going. So that night, I literally just went to sleep. I took some blood pressure pills. I went to sleep. The next day, I was just like laying in the bed, and my fiance, she usually gets up way after me. I'm an early bird. I usually be up at 6:30 in the morning, every morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to see what the day is about. So it's like going on 9 o'clock, and I'm still laying in the bed, and it's not like I wasn't awake. I was woke, but I couldn't force myself to get out of that bed. And she's like, babe, you do not look good. Like, what's wrong? And I'm like, babe, I feel like my back is on fire. And she's like, your back? Like, what's wrong with your back? I said, I don't know. Like, it just feels like a ton is just sitting on my back. Like, it's hurting. And she's like, babe, I don't know. So, like, maybe like 5 minutes later, after the whole back conversation, into the bathroom to go throw up again. So now I'm throwing up consistently at this point. I'm throwing up, lay down, throw up, lay down, throw up, lay down. So by the time I threw up, probably like the 10th, maybe 10th or 11th time, she like, babe, no, come on. Like, we need to go to the urgent care. But I had my niece at the time, so I called her mom, and I'm like, you're going to have to come get her. You have to meet me somewhere because I have to go to the urgent care. I'm not feeling well. Nothing is feeling good right now. I can't keep any food down. I can't drink anything. My back is on 10. So we meet up. We meet up probably like an hour away from home because she lives in Charlotte and I live here, and it's like an hour and a half. So we met like an hour out, and on the way there, I'm crying like real tears, and like my fiance is looking at me. She's like, babe, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And I said, babe, my back is hurting so bad. And she like, what? I'm like, babe, my back is like, it's killing me. Like, I can't really even sit in this car right now. And y'all, when I say I'm crying, I mean like real tears, like they just flowing from my eyes. Like, it was just bad. So I'm crying, I'm upset. We get to the urgent care, and they're like, no, we're not taking walk-ins. So then we go to another urgent care that's nearby where we're supposed to be meeting her at, and they tell me that they're not taking people with insurance, so I have to pay $200 and something. I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing that right now. Like, I don't have time to play with y'all. So at that point, my fiance just took me straight to the hospital. I get to the hospital. At this point, I'm still throwing up. Like, I'm still throwing up consistently. Like, while I'm waiting to go to the back, I'm throwing up in the bathroom. And everybody can hear me. Like, it's loud as fuck. Like, it's loud. So, I'm throwing up. They finally get me back there. They get me some nausea medicine. They get me like 6 bags of fluids, like IV fluids, because like I said, I was dehydrated. Like, I'm throwing up so much, like I'm losing it. So they give me like the IV, they give me nausea medicine, they give me medicine for pain. So at this point, I'm feeling good, but I'm peeing every goddamn 2 seconds because of how much IV they done put in me. So I'm getting aggravated. I'm like, you know, what's wrong with me? Like, can y'all just go ahead and let me know what's going on? They do a COVID test. Shorty took the whole, let me see. I don't really got nothing to show y'all, but like, it was probably like this long or whatever. And she stuck it like down my nose, and it was like coming like in my throat a little bit. And I was pissed at that point because it was like, damn, like, why is you sticking that so far down? Like, my nose was bleeding and everything. Like, I was just the fuck over it. Like, I'm over this day. I don't feel good, but I'm not gonna cap. That nausea medicine, it kicked the fuck in. And once it did kick in, I was good. I was good after the nausea medicine kicked in. The pain medicine kicked in pretty fast too. So she was like, I'm not gonna have your results back today, but I want to keep you overnight because your heart rate is like, it's still pumping. And you know, there's no reason for your heart rate to be at like 150 right now. That's nowhere near normal. And even if you was dealing with like anxiety or anything like that, there still is no reason for your heart rate to be at 150. So they was really worried about me, but I was worried about, like, I'm an hour and a half away from home. If I'm gonna stay overnight, I might as well go to a hospital that's closer to my house. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go home. So I come home and I'm good, because like I said, they gave me all this medicine. I'm feeling fine. So the next day, I'm good. I'm fine. My back is still hurting. I'm still not eating and drinking, but I'm like, you know, getting better. I'm not feeling as bad as I felt that week. So the next day after that, I want to say it was that Saturday. I went to the hospital on Thursday. And that Saturday, my fiance was on her way to work, and she was like, you got a text message. And I said, what? And she screenshotted and sent it to me. And it said that I had it. And we were in shock because, like I said, I don't go anywhere. We thought maybe she would catch COVID, if anything, not necessarily me, because I don't go anywhere. I'm never around anybody. So the fact that I caught COVID was just so crazy to me. And I would say like a day or two after after I got the text, I had lost all my sense of taste and smell. And y'all, when I say it was kind of like, it was like drop of the dime, like lost it. I mean, I lost it. I was in the shower. I hadn't ate breakfast yet or nothing. I was in the shower and I was trying to Olay body washes. Olay is purple. I don't know if y'all know what that shit smell like, but it's a strong smell. It smells so good. That's my favorite right now, is the Olay purple body wash. So I'm using it and I don't smell it. And I'm like in the shower like, no, like this cannot be happening. It was fucking happening. It was happening. Like I literally could smell nothing. So I'm like, okay. Me and my fiance go out. We go to McDonald's. I know what y'all thinking. Jakima, you got COVID. Why would you go out? Da, da, da. But I was hungry and I needed to go get some food. Like, I need to go get some food. So we went to go get the McDonald's. Mind you, I'm not getting out the car. We're going through the drive-thru. All of these things. Because I'm hungry. So we go get the McDonald's. And I got chicken nuggets with ranch and the sweet and sour sauce or whatever. Y'all, I could not taste the ranch. I could not taste the sweet and sour sauce. I couldn't taste the chicken nugget. I'm just chewing and tasting nothing. And it's bad. Like, it's bad. I'm irritated. So I'm crying again because I'm sad. Now I'm sad at the fact, like, I can't taste. And if anybody knows me, like, I'm so sensitive. Like, it was just... It was not it, sis. But, yeah. Now I'm COVID free and still not tasting and smelling, and it's going on 2 weeks at this point. So I guess I'll keep y'all updated on if my taste buds or my smell buds come back, because as of right now they are not. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe, baby, because I'm back. Whether I could taste, whether I could smell, I'm back. Toodles. I love y'all.